group dynamic. Should we just do both of the group dynamic questions? Yeah.
What are some issues that study groups commonly experience? I have experienced in this course specifically a lot of communication issues. Like in the first group that was like put together, it was either the first one or the second one that was put together. We would like set a time, but then it would always get pushed back and then pushed back and then pushed back. And I was always like, we set a time in the future so that it didn't have to get moved.
Mm-hmm.
Like we literally set it like 2 days in advance. Like, yeah, Friday at 12:30 we're gonna meet. And then it was like, okay, can we push it back? Which is like fine. I understand life is unpredictable and stuff. But definitely not having like a class that you have to go to physically makes getting people together really hard, especially people that you don't know and that you're only communicating with over Canvas or email. It's so hard to like pin people down for a certain amount of time, especially when it's like more than one person. Like, you and I sitting and talking is a lot easier than you and I and X person and Y person. It's so hard to like get everyone together. So, and that's kind of happening with all of my groups. So I realize that that's a common problem.
I agree. I agree. That's literally the only experience. That's the only issue. But communication, and I think that some people, like, I just feel like we're all on different pages, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like communication is like a big factor, but there's some of them that like will communicate, but it's like still off, you know what I mean? Or like the last group I was in, we all communicated and everything, but like it was like somebody was still doing this wrong and somebody was still doing this
yes
wrong. Yes.
You know what, I
was so solid though, you know?
I had one of my groups, it was like a girl and she was super communicative, but she was only communicative about getting together. And then after, like, if I did like my portion of the work, she would just say like, hey, can you add my name? I was like, hun, we Zoomed about it. We talked about it. Write your own. Mm-hmm. Like we collaborated on it a little bit for like main ideas. Like it was one of them where we were supposed to like bounce ideas off of each other and then you go like do it individually.
Yeah.
But she was like, after we had Zoomed and talked and everything, she was like, she asked me like how it was going for me or something. And I was like, oh, it's great. I turned it in. And she was like, could you add my name? And I was like, so she was super communicative, but she was only communicative because I don't know.
Yeah.
Wanted to make sure that I was like adding her name or something. I was like,
she wanted to make it seem like she was there.
Yeah. And then I could kind of feel like she was getting mad at me, which I was like, damn, what? I guess she was really good at communicating if I could feel her getting frustrated.
You felt it through the phone, girl.
I did. I was like, oh no, she put a period. She not happy. You know when you're texting someone,
or like, yeah,
period, and it's like, oh no.
No, and it's not like it's what is it called? It's not like you're using it to be cool or like funny or anything. Like you can just feel it. You feel it. Because they put like the period right next to it. Okay. K is over. K is when it's over.
I'm like,
K with a period. K with a period.
K with a period.
I'm
just
gonna do
that person's number.
I know. At that point, they just need to be blocked. It says, what are some possible solutions to these issues? I mean,
okay, the communication one I feel like is so hard because it's all like we're all in literally different places. Like,
yeah,
we're so far away, and like technology does help and like make it better, but still, like, on our day-to-day basis, we're not on the same page with everyone. It's hard.
It would be different if we're all like meeting together at a certain time and you know we're all gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's like we're not even meeting.
And I also think like when you like get grouped like in class in person, there's like more accountability.
Yeah.
I feel like there's always more accountability when people are face to face. You know, they're not gonna like call out and be like, oh sorry, can't make it. Because you are gonna see them in class next week.
Yep.
And you're gonna be like, what's your problem, buddy? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But now it's like I feel like people can just like slip out of things, and like they don't have any real accountability. Like they don't have anyone that they have to face the next day being like, what happened? So I don't know, it's hard. Technology makes it better though.
Yeah, I think for mine, accountability is like the biggest thing. I think all of us need to be able to, even if you are communicating so much, like being able to like hold your end of the bargain is like, you know what I mean? That's something I think we could all do to, you know, get rid of all these issues. But
yes, Miss Ma'am.
Yes, Miss Ma'am. Let's see.